Hi Wellbeing Warrior. Today we're going to be working on our abdominals and our back muscles. We're going to start lying supine on our back. Gently roll down onto your spine. You can have a cushion under the head if that makes it more comfortable. Place your hands on the front of the hips and double check their balance. One hand then slides under the lower back. Let's take some deep breaths here. Inhaling through the nose, expanding in the chest, and exhaling through the lips, softening the chest and softening in the core. Inhale and exhale. On the exhalation, think about the transverse abdominals tightening and lift your pelvic floor muscles. You can think about your pelvic floor like an elevator. The doors of the elevator closing as the hip bones squeeze towards each other and we lift up gently inside the body. Now, of course, this is all image-based. The bone structure of the hips don't actually move. It's just to give you an idea of how the muscle changes as we work it. We're going to move the hands to the hips now, and we're going to do some knee floats. Exhale and float your right leg up to tabletop. Inhale and pause. Then exhale and float the right leg back down. Flatten the foot completely. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you activate the core and lift the left leg up to tabletop. Inhale and pause. And then exhale and float left leg back down, foot flat on mat. Let's keep alternating. Exhale, core and pelvic floor tighten and the leg floats. Inhale, body soft. Exhale, re-engage the core and float the right leg back down. Inhale and rest. Exhale. Let's go again. Left leg floating up. Inhale and pause. Exhale, re-engage the core and then gently float the leg back down. We've got a few more rounds of this. Let's try it with the palms of the hands open. Reach the fingers to the heels, exhale and lift your right leg. Then inhale and place the leg back down. We're going a little bit more smoothly here. Exhale and lift the left leg. Inhale and back down. Right side again. Exhale, float the knee up and over hip. Inhale and soften. Exhale, left leg. One more each way. Right knee floating and softening. Remember, abdominals switching on, squeeze pelvic floor, leg float, and back down. We're going to adjust our posture now, placing the hands behind the head, interlace to create a little hammock for the back of the skull. Breathe in to prepare and exhale, engage your core, float the chest and head forward. Inhale, look between the knees, and then exhale and float the body back down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, chest soft, stomach and pelvic floor on. Float the chest forward. Inhale, pause. Then exhale and float gently back down. 2 more like this. Exhale, floating forward, pelvic floor on as well. Inhale. Exhale and reaching the head back through your space down to the mat. Notice how I'm keeping my elbows wide as I float forward. I'm actually pushing my head softly into my hands, keeping space between my chin and chest. Let's take out the middle breath here. Inhale to prepare, exhale, float forward, and then inhale and float back, head to mat. Exhale, engage the core, float forward, inhale and float back. You'll notice here that I'm not moving my pelvis at all. I'm imagining a space under my lower back so that I could have a small blueberry, keeping neutral spine. The front of my pelvis isn't moving. I could balance a dish full of water on the top of my hips. My legs are relaxed and the feet are feeling soft on the mat. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, float back. We're going to adjust the arms back down and move back to lower core here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the right leg followed by the left. This is called knee switch. Inhale with both legs floating. Then exhale, re-engage the core and lower right and left. Feet flat on mat. Breathe in. Left leg is our working leg, our first leg up. Exhale, float left, then right. Inhale and pause. Exhale, engage the core, lower left, then right. Now we change our leading leg. It's right thigh this time. Inhale. Exhale, lifting right, then left. Inhale. Exhale, re-engage the core, lower right, lower left. Change again and we lead with the left leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale and lower. Couple more rounds of this, breathing in, expanding through the chest, breathing out, engaging the core to float the legs up. Remember, transverse abdominal and pelvic floor, that T-zone in the lower portion of the torso. This one can be a bit of a brain teaser. If you need to only lead with one side, that's fine. Maybe do that a few rounds and then change and only lead with the other side. That's okay too. One more, leading with the left leg. Exhale, float up and up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, float down and down. Well done. We're going to adjust to the upper core again. Interlace the hands behind the head, elbows wide. Inhale to prep. Exhale, float your chest forward. Inhale, hold. Exhale, rotate to the right. Here is our oblique work. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. And then exhale and relax back to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, chest soft, core engaged, float forward. Inhale, hold. And exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. And relax. Now we're going to be going a little bit smoother, taking out a breath. You exhale, float forward and twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. And then inhale, straight back to the mat. New side. Exhale, lift, twist left. Then inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center and back to the mat. Exhale, lift and twist right, all on the same out breath. inhale center, then exhale left, inhale center and drop back. Left side, exhale, lift and rotate. Inhale center, exhale, twist right, inhale, exhale, relax back. Now we're just going to go up and down with an inhale and exhale. Smoother again. Exhale, twist right, inhale back. Exhale, twist left, inhale back. Exhale right, and exhale left. Notice again how my pelvis is staying as still as possible. I'm still leading with transverse and pelvic floor contraction, and then using my rectus abdominis and obliques to perform the rest of the exercise. We're now going to do toe taps. Bring the legs to tabletop, arms by your side, inhale. Exhale, reach right toes to mat, inhale center. Change sides, exhale left toes to mat, inhale center. Exhale right, reach and tap, breathe in. Exhale left, reach and tap, inhale back to center. Engage the TA, pelvic floor, just before you reach your leg down to tap the toes. Try and keep the upper body relaxed, the arms heavy. Soften through the neck, soften through the shoulders. From here, we want to make sure that our lower back is on the mat. Take the palms down, lift the hips and tuck the fingers just under the edges of the bottom. Now we're going to do double toe taps. Inhale, knees over hips. Exhale, engage the core, reach both legs down, tap, inhale center. Exhale, engage the core, reach both legs down, tap, inhale center. It's important that we keep the knees and feet together here, so we're using inner thighs to join the knees. We've got one more rep here. Holding the legs in tabletop, place the hands behind the head, elbows wide. Then exhale and float the chest forward, inhale and drop back. Exhale, chest float, inhale, return to mat. Holding the legs together and in that tabletop alignment. Knees over hips, shins parallel with the ground. 3, keep the elbows wide. 2, keep space between chin and the chest. Last one, float forward and pulse. And relax back. Take the feet down and stretch the arms and legs away from your center. Let's flex and point through the feet. Reach down through the legs and up and back through the arms and fingers. We're going to change our posture now. Tuck the hands under the legs, rock backwards and roll forward to sitting. We're going to realign our body so that we're lying prone, ready for back work. Hands are up in line with our face, nose resting in line with the thumbs. Legs are either together with toes together, heels apart, or separated at hip distance apart. Let's inhale and lift shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the head and the heart. Inhale. Exhale and gently lower the back, stretching the crown of the head forward. Breathe in, shoulders to ears. Breathe out, roll shoulders back and down and float up onto the forearms. Inhale and then exhale and reach the spine long as you lower the body. We're going to do 2 more here. Articulation of the shoulder is important. we want to draw the shoulders down into low back body pockets. Shoulders lift, roll back and down, slide them into the pockets, and then float on up. Our next stage is to do a little elbow lift off the mat. The start is the same. You exhale and come up to half cobra, and then squeeze the glutes and lift the elbows 2 inches. Inhale and exhale, lower, reaching the head away from your hips. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll back and down and float up. Squeeze the glutes, lift the elbows slightly. Breathe in, then breathe out and lower. Notice my eye line as I do this. Instead of looking forward, I'm looking down on the grass about 1 meter in front of my mat, keeping my neckline a continuation of the rest of my spine. If you'd like to try full cobra, you lift up to half through the elevation, and then we're going to stretch the arms completely. Let's give it a go. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll back and down. Squeeze the glutes, lift and full stretch. Now you get to look forward. Lower down through each level and relax. Going again. Breathwork is the same. Shoulder elevation and depression is the same for every prep. We have one more to go here. Gently lowering, and from here we're going to push ourselves back into child's pose. Fold at the knees and hips, relax the body forward. Take 3 deep breaths. If you'd prefer, you can have your hands resting under forehead or fingers reaching back to toes. Gently coming forward, lying back on your tummy. This time, we're going to stretch the arms backwards, head resting on the side. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, then exhale and lift the shoulders off your mat. Inhale and lower. This could be done with the forehead resting on the ground. Exhale, lifting the shoulders back behind you, and then inhale and dropping back to the mat. We're practicing external rotation of the shoulder and retraction of the shoulder as well, or retraction of the shoulder blades. We're now going to take a back extension. Inhale. Exhale, lift the shoulders and then lift the chest and head. Reach fingers to toes, inhale, and exhale, lower. Turn your head to the opposite side. Exhale again, lift the shoulders first, then squeeze the glutes, lift the back. Inhale, looking at the ground, then exhale, turn the head and lower. Breathe in, breathe out, float up. Breathe in and hold, breathe out and lower. Breathe in, breathe out, activate and float up. Inhale and exhale, lower. You could take a slightly faster breath as well. You might like to exhale and float, then inhale, turn head and lower. Exhale and float. Keep the toes on the ground. Inhale and lower. Just doing a couple more. Now we're going to do a back pulse. Squeeze the glutes, activate the back, float up, and then pulse the back up higher. We're going to do 16 of them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And relax. From here, gently push the body up and fold at the knees and hips to press back into child's pose. Breathing in through the sides and the back of the chest. We're going to do a couple more back exercises. Roll up to kneeling and roll through the shoulders first, just to get some release for the upper body. Gently walk yourself forward, lie down on the tummy, and we're going to use legs and back together, working the back chain. Inhale. As you exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your shoulders, and then lift legs and back. Inhale and open your legs wide. Exhale, squeeze legs together. Inhale, open legs wide. Exhale, squeeze together. We're going to do 8, so there's 6 more to go. Elongate through your spine, reaching out through the crown of your head. Notice that I'm looking at the ground. 3. Reach fingertips to toes, 2. And last 1. And gently lower. Take a moment. We're going to come up and do some heel beats now. Breathe in, breathe out, activate the back and lift, and then breathe slowly as you tap the feet nice and fast. I'm tapping in and out, almost like my feet are clapping. Squeeze the bottom muscles, reach back through your legs and toes, forward through the crown of your head. Relax. Take a rest breath. Now we're going to join this with some arm movements. Lifting up, it's called stingray. We tap the feet together and reach arms overhead, and then pull the arms down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, arms reach down. I'm tapping 8 times to get arms overhead, 8 times to get my arms down. Good work. Relax. That's a tough one. Let's push back and take a breather. Stretch out through the glutes, the lower back, and up through the center back. Rolling up onto your knees, we're going to come onto all fours and we're going to do some cool down and stretch exercises. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, then exhale, take a cat arch. Breathe into neutral. Exhale and open the body and cow stretch. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, tuck hips, head, scoop through belly. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, open heart, sway through the back, look up. Inhale, center. One more of these. Now we're going to do an exercise called thread the needle. Lift your left arm up. Inhale, look to the sky. Exhale, tuck your arm under your right side between the knee and elbow. Reach the arm across the ground and take 3 deep breaths, looking over the back shoulder, trying to twist through the spine and stretch through the center back. Let's change sides. Lifting the right arm up, take a deep breath in. Then exhale and twist under the left wrist, between the wrist and knee. Go as deeply into the twist as you can, reaching right fingers across the ground. Look over your back shoulder. Returning to center, and then from here, gently tuck the toes and make an adjustment to sit in the center of your mat. You can sit with a cushion under the hips if you need. Some neck rotations are next, just to cool down the neck and take some tension away to aid in mobilization. Head tilts, ear to shoulder. And then we're going to do some head rolls. Only drop the head back as far as feels comfortable for you. If you'd prefer to lift the head through the center then drop it back, that's fine. Let's do just 2 circles each way. From here, we're going to sit tall and place our hands over our heart center, or one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Close your eyes and take soft breaths, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling softly through the lips. Allowing the body to be restful, peaceful. Thank yourself for being in the practice today and working hard for your body, mind, and soul. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and bring yourself back into the space that's around you. Thank you so much for joining me, Wellbeing Warrior. Have a lovely day or evening ahead.